just trying to get to you like I.
Alright, I'm up to $1,111 a month now. These are the ones that I have at Cash App. I just discovered another one that I cannot do at Robinhood, but I can do at Cash App, which is TXO. Now, the only stock that's here that's not a dividend stock is the Robinhood stock. And I basically only just bought $1 of it. They don't pay any dividends. But, yeah, it's up 36 cents. If I put $100 in there, it'd be up $36. But anyway, I'm not really concerned with that though. I'm not really doing day trading. I just bought $1's worth for shits and giggles. So ARR is probably my favorite stock that's in here, although IEP pays better, but they pay annually, I think. Quarterly. Yeah, they're paying like 25%, give or take. So I'm making about $5 a month over here. Overall, 111. I've got a little over $6,000 in there. I'm making almost 20%, but that's after tax. Before tax, I'm making like 23, 24%. Not too bad. I'm making about what the credit cards are charging me. But I'm not looking at it from that perspective because I still got to pay tax. So I'm looking at it from this perspective. And the average, especially now that Trump won the election, the average investor taxes are 20%. I think Kamala wanted to raise it to like 29% or 26%. I can't remember. She wanted to raise it. And she also wanted to raise our unrealized capital gains. It's like whether or not you cash out your stock or your real estate, you have to pay taxes on the increased value of the property or the asset. that wasn't gonna fly. That being said, she probably wouldn't have got away with it anyways, because there's a lot of successful people who don't want to be, don't want this tax bracket to change. The system is set up to support and protect the wealthy, not the lower or middle class. So we have to figure out what they're doing and how the system is designed to protect them and do what they're doing in order to be like them, to be successful like them. Because they're basically making the laws, the tax codes, the rules, regulations, standards, codes, and guidelines to complement what it is that they're doing. So we got to figure out what they're doing and copycat them. I'm only making $1 a month at Webull. And $5 a month at Schwab. But I don't have very much over there. I only have a little bit of money in BITO, and that's it. $160. And that was just because I had the extra $160 sitting there. I figured, well, I'll just throw it in BITO since it's paying so good.
Speed warning.
Looks like they're going to pay double in December and nothing in January. But yeah, it's paying 36% after tax. Not bad. That's why I'm dumping all my money, not all, dumping a bunch of money into BITO and KLIP because they pay more than what the credit cards are charging me in interest. And yeah, and once I get the credit cards paid down, then and I start working on paying off my pickup truck, then I'll start investing in stocks that pay more dividend yield than the interest rate is on my pickup truck. And again, like I said before, I only invest when I get a dividend. So instead of like automatically reinvesting the dividend, let's go back over here. So like ARR pays monthly. So every month I'll go in when I get my dividend and look at ARR and say, what's it paying? And so it's saying, oh, here it is, that the dividend yield is about 13%. So I'll throw in an extra $13. So I'm basically investing about $13 a month, give or take. Now, like this one, IEP, they pay quarterly. And they're paying about $25, 25%. So when I get my dividend yield, or when I get my dividend every quarter, I'll go look at the yield, and then I'll throw in another 25 bucks, give or take. So because this one pays quarterly, I reinvest quarterly, but I don't just automatically reinvest my dividend. I take that dividend, add it to whatever I'm going to invest. I look at the percentage, and then I match it by dollar sign. So 24.58, I throw in 25 bucks. If it was 23.03, then I just throw in $23. So yeah, I just look at the dividend yield and I match it. I match the percentage with the dollar amount. And then, like I said, if it's an ETF, then and I can afford to, then I throw a 0 on that. And that's what I'm trying to do. BITO and KLIP are paying like 50-some% return on your investment. So if I threw a 0 on that, I'd be throwing in like $1,000 a month in both of them, or a little over $500 a month each. And since I'm buying this new property, I'm not so sure I can afford to do that. That being said, that's gonna bump my dividends up dramatically every month. So it's about $1,100 a month. So times 55% divided by 12. It's basically gonna bump my dividends up $50 every month. Minus taxes, of course. So times 0.8, $40 a month. So every month I'm increasing my dividend. Every time I throw in $1,100 every month, I'm increasing my dividends by $40 every month. And so that's why I want to do that, because I mean, it'll take me a while, but it'll basically take me 2 years for it to start paying for itself. But after 2 years, I'll be making over $1,100 a month. You know, and that's just on those 2 stocks alone. And that's if they keep paying 50% dividend yield. If they pay less in the future, then, well, then the numbers are going to be off. I'll have to put in more to get more back. But right now, the yield is high, so I'm putting in as much as I can. And they seem like they're stable stocks. They pay out every month. Oh no, KLIP pays out every quarter. Okay. I thought it was paying monthly. No, it is paying monthly. My bad. So, yeah. So every month, it'll increase my dividend. Hang on, let me see something. Alright, 12 miles. Taco Bell's getting to me. Anyway. My only issue with this ETF is it's a Chinese internet ETF, but cell phone and internet ETF. So I'm essentially supporting China, but because it's a dividend stock, they're essentially supporting me. And they're paying a good dividend, so it's like, hey, yeah, I'm investing in China, but you know, I'm getting a return on my investment, a decent one. And it doesn't hurt to have a diversified portfolio. My brother sent me a video not too long ago about BlackRock, Vanguard, and another company, and the big three, State Street, and they basically have their fingers in everything, which is probably what you and I should be doing, because in that way, it doesn't matter how the market goes, we're gonna make money. You know, if BlackRock makes less money than Vanguard and State Street, that's okay, because Vanguard and State Street will make up the difference. And Vanguard's doing better than the other two, or worse than the other two, well, then the other two will make up for it, you know? It's like these three companies have their fingers in just about every other stock. Not to mention, these three companies also own stocks in each other. So it's like we should be buying a little bit of everything. And so I'm just focusing on stuff that pays a dividend. I don't really care so much about the other stuff until maybe I got more time and money on my hands where I can speculate and I can day trade and not worry about losing money. Right now, I can't afford to lose too much. I mean, you're gonna lose something sometimes, every once in a while, but you're most likely gonna lose less in day trading. I mean, in dividend stocks than you would in day trading. So let's look at my stuff over here. Pretty much cashing out my Cash App stuff, and I'm pretty much moving them over to Robinhood. But right now I'm just kind of using what I cash out to pay my bills or reinvest in the stocks that I'm keeping here. So my unrealized gains are down, but my realized gains are up. My realized gains are up over what my unrealized gains are. And that's basically my day trading. So overall, I'm up 4%, $421. And then my dividends are at $403. So I'm actually doing really good at day trading. However, it's because I have this strict regimen where what I'll do is, let's go down here to one that's not making as much money. when I go to sell, okay, that one's not a good example. That one's probably not either. Anything I only got $1 in, they're gonna try to make me sell it right away. Here we go. So I'll go custom sell order, and I'll go annual. Now I'll look at the highest it's been. Well, first off, I look at how much I got invested. I got $4.02. This is how I day trade if I'm gonna day trade. So I go to annual, bring it up to the highest. And it has to be higher than what I've got invested. So the highest it's been this year was about $530. I mean, $5.30 if I cashed out. So
Speed warning.
they charge 2 cents per transaction. So I bump it up to like a 2 or a 7 if I can. So I'd bump it up to here, $5.32. That way I make about $1.30. Actually a little less than that because I've got the extra 2 cents. So if I go up here, then I'd make an extra $1.30 because I got $4.02 invested. So and then I would set it here, I would sell all, go next, 90 days, next, then it wants my password. So that's how I day trade, if I day trade. But this pays a dividend. Oh, here it is. 2.33%. So if I was to keep this and reinvest, I'd throw in $2 every time I got my dividend. Except I already got a price to set. I already got it set to sell at $5.40. I got a dividend on September 25th of 3 pennies. So, but I can buy this stock in Robinhood.
Washington Street towards Chillicothe.
So that's why I'm selling it here, because I don't need it in 2 places. I only need it in 1. But because it's only given 2%, 2.33%,
Speed warning.
I'm not gonna reinvest in this right now. I'll wait until I get out of debt, or get to the point where my interest rate on my debt is less than, oh my goodness, I gotta hurry up and get to the truck stop. Less than 2%, which, who gives you a loan with an interest rate of less than 2%? Pretty much no one. So, yeah. Yeah, so I only got like $16 in here because I paid some bills, I moved some money around. But next week I'll be cashing out some more money. You know, I'll be cashing out some stocks. Maybe if they go up. If they don't go up, then I won't cash them out. And but I also reinvested in that that other stock. What was it? 1.5 miles to go. TXO. Yeah. So the stock is down, but the percentage is up to 13%. I went ahead and threw in $13, even though it's breaking my rule. I went ahead and threw in $13, but I won't be doing that all the time. Anyways, I gotta jump off here and go to the bathroom.
Speed limit
But
indicated.
yeah. I'm up to $111 now. And if I keep doing BITO and KLIP, I'll keep increasing that.
Turn at the first
by
light
40
onto
bucks a
South
month.
Washington Street.
I won't be up to the $200 I would like to be up to by the end of the year, but I'll be pretty close. So, there you go. All right, party on.
Turn right onto Winston US 36. Your destination is on the right.
Hurry, hurry, hurry. Taco Bell doesn't usually hit me like this. Sometimes it does.
Thank you.